I guess, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start. I'm not sure whether Rupendra will be joining. So what we will do certain transformations, okay, and later we'll recreate whatever we have inside the dashboard. Right now you are able to see there is a semi created dashboard that is available.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yesterday we have loaded the data. And sorry guys, won't be able to share this recording till Sunday. Okay, there is a problem with Zoom. Okay, maybe by Sunday it would be resolved. When we are uploading these things, right, it is not getting exactly the recording. So I have raised an issue. It will be resolved by Saturday. Max by Sunday you will get those recordings. Okay. So you know how to get the data, right? Go get data. Click on Excel. Okay, and select whatever the things that you require and click OK. And once you get the data, let me go to transform data now. We'll see few transformations and later we'll come to the dashboard. Okay, so let me go to orders. So in here, if you are able to see, right, there is order ID over here, right? Once I click, there is something that came up. What is this? You are able to see certain things in this thing, right? So as is a clean data, okay. From Monday, we will get other data, guys. Okay, for each thing, I will try to get different data for you. Okay. For now, this is a clean data set, so that's why you're able to see that the count is 1,000. Okay. In the Power BI, even if you have n number of rows, you will be able to see in the transform data only the first 1,000 rows as per the data source order. Okay. It's saying that there are no errors, no empties. Okay, if there is an empty, okay, you will be able to see that the empties are available over here. And if you see out of this 1,000, okay, what is this? You have 479 distinct and 226 unique. Or minimum maximum you don't require on this, okay? So you will get all these stats for the each and every listing. See, even for order ID, okay, shipping date, shipping mode. So here you will be able to see something better. So how many you have? We have only 4, and you are able to see same day there were few first class, there are few second class, there are few standard class. Okay, most of the transportation has done through
Standard class.
standard class, right? And this is only for the first 1,000 figures. Okay. Now this is my name, right? So if I want to split my name, okay. So here I just want to split the name into first name and last name. Oh, Rupendra join. So here, hi Rupendra. So over here we have a customer name that which we downloaded from the data set, right? So we want to split the data from customer name to first name and last name.
Excuse me, sir. Uh, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, Pritam.
Oh.
Hari, can you let me know how we can do that? How we could split the customer name into first name and last name? Hari?
Yeah, Mr. Duk, I'm here.
Yeah.
Please select the split column.
Where?
Mm,
Okay, let me know where I want to select.
select the customer name. column.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then using the option above that one, split column, we can
Mm-hmm.
split the uh, names into first name and
Okay.
last.
I will use my delimiter. Okay. For each occurrence I want. Click OK. So what we are doing over here? So we are just selecting the. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. Once this was done, what will happen? So previously, what we have customer name. Okay. So this customer name. Okay, we have 1 and 2. See, that's why we got few null values. Okay. So there is three values: first name, middle name, and last name for few. So this split column will split the columns as per our requirements. Okay. So over here we could do how many we have. Okay. So there are first name, middle name, and last name. So we are able to get three split columns over here because for every space that it is founded in the customer name column, okay, for every space it was where it was able to see, it created a split. Okay, now I don't want this. I just want first name and last name, not first name, middle name, and last name. To revert these things, what should I do? To revert these things, there are applied steps over here, right? So I just want to cancel whatever the steps that I have created. And what is the output? I got my same customer name. Okay, whatever the previous one, I got the same into my data set. Whatever I have created, they're already gone. Now, if you want to make it as first name and last name, what I will do is I will just select this, okay, and go to split column, use delimiter, okay. For each occurrence, no, I don't want each occurrence. Leftmost delimiter or rightmost delimiter, okay. And I'll go to advanced, split the columns, okay. Code character none. For each only one, right? I'm just giving one. Number of columns to split into, I just gave one, okay. For each occurrence of the delimiter, number of columns to be split into, I just want one column to be split. Now what I have, I got my customer name. Only this is his first name. Okay. Now if I want to do, just go over here. Okay. Or let me do one thing. Let me remove this thing. So now if I want to, let me do the same thing. Delimiter for each occurrence. Number of split 2. I don't want any code characters. Click OK. See what I have? I have customer into this thing. Hoffman previously it was divided into two splits, right? Sorry, not Hoffman. Where is the class name? Even if there is a middle name or some last name, right, it will be appended only in the second name itself. And now, if you are able to see what are my name and columns over there in the top, previously it is customer name, right? Now it was given a new name which is known as customer name 1 and customer name 2, right? Open the. So what you could do is you could directly double click or make your changes. First name, okay. The other way is just left click. Okay, you are able to see remove duplicates, remove error, and rename over here, right? Just click on rename and make it as last name. Okay, is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Splitting this. Now, what are the columns that you could split in this given this one? So, given this, what are the columns that you could split from the orders table? Can order ID could be split? How many splits we could do? And what is the
Three
delimiter?
splits.
Yes, three splits.
Year and the area and the order number.
Yes, order ID, order number. Yeah, okay. Order ID would be first one would be state, the second one would be year,
Year.
and the last one would be ID. Okay, what is the delimiter over here? What is the delimiter, guys?
Already split into first name and last name, right, sir?
No, no, no. For order ID, I'm asking what is the delimiter?
Split by rows into three columns. Separating
Okay, that's right. It is perfect. What is the
separating
delimiter? See, if I go over here and click this, okay, so you need to know what we are doing. We are splitting this by delimiter, right? So let's say if number of position of characters, if I give 5, okay, once for as left as possible, it give me the first 5 digits, okay, into one column and the rest into other column, okay. But I haven't splitted like this. I have splitted using delimited, right? Okay. Delimiter is the common thing where you use this for separation. For each occurrence of the delimiter, it will create a split. Previously, when we done for the first name and last name, there is a space. For each space, it has created one column for us. Now, for in order ID, what we should use? We should use hyphen as the delimiter. If you are able to say there is hyphen, right? CA hyphen year hyphen ID. So you need to use hyphen as your delimiter. Okay. Now I just want, okay, what I want, I just want CA to be there. Okay, whatever the starting, whether it is Canada or US, I just want to take those first country names. How could I do that for order ID? Rupendra, Hari, Pritam, how could I split only?
We need to split the first two characters.
Okay,
Then after that, four characters.
why we require one? If you use right, either you could use by numbers. Okay, I will use just two. Okay, far as possible. Okay, this is one way. So here we got in the order IDs we got. Now let me remove these steps and let me show you another way. Go to split columns, use the delimiter. Use see automatically it gives me what is the delimiter that I want. Okay, I'm not giving anything. Okay, I'm just removing this to none and click OK. So it will give me for all the three CA 2016 because we haven't limited the positions. We said for each every hyphen repetition, we want one this thing, okay? Or for CA, I just want one thing, right? To be a different column. So I got this, okay? And also I got the other two. Even if I don't want, okay? I mean, I just want only CA and these two into other characters. How could I do that? By using delimiter, use the split columns, delimiter for each occurrence, and go to this and make the rows as 2. Okay, what if I give only one, right? What will happen next if I give only one?
Yes.
Upendra, your voice is not audible. Can you check your mic? If I click one,
Yes.
I will get only whether it is CA or USA. The rest of the things I won't be able to get yes. Okay. So I required both these things so just to check. Okay. So what I will do for each occurrence, I will give 2 and click OK. If I give code character, what will happen? Let me show you this. Okay. Click OK. Hey, my bad. What happened? I given only 2, right? Hyphen each occurrence 2, no, 2. Click OK. That should not be the case. Okay. You give me only 2 things. Okay, it should be 3 basically. Okay, no worries. So what would be for the customer ID? What is the delimiter over here?
Yes.
What is the delimiter for customer ID, guys?
The first two characters and the ID code.
One. Not that.
Hyphen. Hyphen is the
Yes.
delimiter. Okay. And if you want last 3, first 3 by position, you could use split, guys. Okay. If I give by position, it will give me how many positions that you required. First 5, okay, or last 5. If you give first, let's say 0 to 2. So here the index, if I give 0 to 2, what would be the text split?
CD
Okay, here the
and
index starts from
hyphen
0.
1 2.
That means the cth value that you are able to see is 0 and the gth value is 1. Okay, and hyphen would be 2. Now, just like the range function in Python, if you give from 0 to 2 as an index slicer, what will be your output?
Along
You will
with the
get
hyphen.
only 0, 1, right? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
along with the hyphen.
CD and
Mm,
dot 1.
do you think that you'll get hyphen? Let's see. We don't get because it is 0 to 2. In the 0 to 2 value, in the range of 0 to 2, you will get only 0 value and 1 value, right? If you remember range of 0 to 5, you will get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, sir.
Right, Preetham?
Yes, sir.
So in the similar way, okay, here you will get only 0 to 4. Those are the first 5 values. Okay. Just to understand, Hari, uh, whenever, okay, the indexing normally start with 1, right? But in Power BI and Python, what will happen is the index will start from 0. So whenever you say first 5 values, that means it will give 0 to 4, not the fifth. The fifth value will be the sixth value inside Power BI. Okay, if you want to get the sixth value, then you need to give 0 to 6. Then you will get 0 to 5 values. Okay. Digit, non-digit. So where it will be possible in digit, non-digit? Here this is possible, right? Digit and non-digit split by digit to non-digit. Oh no. Guys, just give me a second. There is a power cut. Yes, which one are you able to see? Are you able to see my transform data layer? The same split? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Which one? I mean, another visual. I mean, once I share the screen, which one you are able to see? Are you able to see my Power BI screen?
Yes, sir.
Hari Preetham. Okay.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it okay? Let me remove this. Okay, customer ID now. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sales quantity discount profit. Okay. Now what we'll do is okay. Let me. We have another 20 minutes, right? So we'll see this. Okay. So there are nearly how many columns we have? 22 columns, right? Over here, there are 22 columns. You are able to see over here, right? There are 22 columns and 999 plus rows. Okay. Column profiling is based on 1000 rows. I mean, if you want to see the column profile, it is based on first 1000 rows. Whatever you see, this is column profile. Okay. The column profiling is only for the top first 1000 rows. Okay. It's on the complete data sets behavior. So if I want to choose what I'll use, there is something known as choose columns. If you see over here, there are choose columns, right?
Yes.
So I will go to choose column or go to column. In choose column, I will be able to choose only these things. Let's say I just want customer ID, sales, profit, discount. Click OK. What happened in choose columns? It has removed all the columns and gave me only those columns that which I required, which I selected. So what will happen in this case? So what happened in this case when I make choose column? So we reduced
But,
our data set from 22 columns to 4 columns.
yes.
And our data set burden. Okay. What do you mean by data set load? Data set load means all the columns and headers that you are going into, right? Now what we have done, we have reduced almost 80% of data. That means out of 22 columns, we reduced it to only 4. This is what choose the columns is. Okay, so you could choose only those columns which are going into the visualization layer, so that you could reduce the data load in the Power BI, so the rendering of the report is more faster, and there won't be any data heavy load on Power BI. Okay, whenever you don't require these columns inside your data, what you say, inside your visualization, it is always better to remove those things. It is just like your select statement. Okay, if you give select star, what will happen, guys?
From data. Select
It will give you
table data.
all the columns that are available, right?
All table data.
Yeah, all the data that is available. Okay. But if you give select column 1, column 2 from table 1, what it will give? It will give only those particular columns that you have used, right? That is the
Mm,
backend query that is happening over here. Select sales, customer ID, discount, profit from order table. Okay. That is the backend query. Let me remove this, and there is something known as in choose columns, go to column. Go to column is such column where out of these 22 columns, okay, if I am unable to find anything, okay, here we have only 22, but in real time we will be having 90, 190, okay, n number of columns, okay. There are where we use nearly 200 columns, okay, inside a machine learning problem where we need use Power BI. Now it's hard to search a single row in a 200 list, right? So here we could check. Let me say if I'm looking at profit, it will go to the, okay, sorry, it haven't gone. Cancel, go to column, profit, click on profit. See, it gives me the place where the profit is available. Okay. Now just let me close and apply. Guys, we'll start with our this thing. Okay. What we'll do is we'll do certain transformations and later we'll go, oh, again share. Okay, it's loading. Guys, confirm me, are you able to see my screen?
Sir.
Where is my Power BI, guys? Okay. Here are few visualizations that I have created. Okay. And one is on based on relationship, the other two are few normal things, guys. Okay. And there is also one more concept over here, filter and slicer. We will see all these four concepts, okay? Most possibly, at least we'll cover three, okay? So, can you look into the first report, okay? What are the things that we have taken over here, okay? Before that, okay, whenever there is a visualization for you, shown up to you inside a Power BI, things that you need to look is, there is visualization pane, right? If you click on this, okay, let me go back. If you click on this, okay, there is nothing in the visual plane now, right? In the visualization pane. Yes, can you check? Is there anything in visualization pane or in data pane that is selected?
Yes, sir.
Nothing. But if I select this, see, if I select this, something happened. What happened over here? If you see here,
The
there
goal
is a
first
pie chart that
profit.
was highlighted,
Yes.
right?
Five
And if you come down, there is in legend, there is persons, and there is profit over here, right? Sum of profit by person. And where this person come from? This person come from people's table,
people.
and it is coming from profit.
Yes.
Okay, what is the overall profit? I just want to cross check. Let me take a KPI. 286.40. Okay, and what they are doing, it is they are splitting by person, right? Right, guys, they are splitting this by person. So
Yes, sir.
let me
Yes.
give this side just a, this is just a measure that we created this. This is a KPI. Now, what I will do, I will take a table. I had take a table. Now, what I will do, I click on profit. So this is a profit. Now I click on persons. So what it give me? The 286.4K was divided between these four persons. Who are they? These are the managers, right? Okay. And if you want to convert this into a pie chart, what needs to be done? You could just click on pie chart. So you got the same visualization.
Yes.
What is the difference over here? There is a difference where these persons are under. So what you need to do is go to visualization, format pan, and in legends. There is something known as center rate. Legend is which is defined as color. Now what I'll do, I'll just give it as bottom right or bottom left. Okay, back to the report. So this looks similar
Yes,
and the KPIs are matching and the relationships are good. How could you say that the relationships are good? Because these two are from a different table, right, guys? This is from percent table, this is from profit. The profit should be exactly 286.4 on overall total. Then only you could say that the relationships are good. Is it clear, guys?
yes,
Here,
Yes.
how we could check, how we are checking, we are creating an KPI, and this KPI result should be breakdown by persons. And here we have the exact distance. Okay. And if I want to check whether this is correct or wrong, what I could do is I will go to relationships. Okay. Here people we have over here we have this thing. Now what I will do is I will just delete this. Okay, now get to the visualization. Now if you see what is the visualization showing? The pie chart. Okay, let me expand. What it is giving us?
showing all the persons having the equal amount.
Yes, because there are no defined relationships. Okay.
No
If you have
relationship
a
equals
defined relationship that is more
equals
particular,
profit.
okay, it should get overall 28.286.4K. Now let's go to relationship. How we could build the relationship, guys? Drag the region to region over here and make this one to many. Okay, and here in properties, it should be bidirectional. Click OK. Now see the report view, how it is changed.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Now whenever someone has a provide you a report, okay, the things that you need to check is what's inside your visualization pane. What is the legend? What are the values, details, tooltips, and what are the things selected over here? Here it was selected profit and person. So this way you will be able to debug, okay, what's problem in the visualization. Okay. In the same way, can you let me know what are the fields that we used over here in this chart?
Shall we have used the profit and categories?
Profit and categories. Okay. So if I make any changes to the relationship, will it affect?
Yes, it will be.
Pritam, Pritam,
Yes, sir.
will it affect if I change the relationships? This chart. Rupender,
Yes, sir.
Hari, will this affect? Okay, will the
There
relationship
will be different.
Yes,
can
sir. It will
affect
be
this?
affected.
There
Can
will be
affect.
difference.
How? If it could affect, how? See,
Then if we
guys,
remove the filter, it will calculate on the whole. It won't calculate on the category.
are you sure? What do you mean by relationships over here?
Common terms between two tables, we are trying to establish a relationship.
Perfect, right? Two tables. Do you understand two tables, right? Now check the report. This is from a single table, isn't it? From the orders table. See, whenever you already had in SQL classes, right? So in SQL,
Yes, sir.
while there is a join, the join condition will
Join
help
table.
you when you have two different tables, right?
Yes,
When you are using a single table, do you require what you say authentication or table dot column name?
No, sir.
No, you could
yes,
directly give column name. Why you will give table dot column name? Because you need a relationship over there between these two tables, right? Here, when there is a single table, you don't need a relationship, right? It is already in a database, in a relationship database. So you don't require anything. Even if you change the relationship, okay, even if I deactive, okay, what I will do? Let me deactive the other two tables also. Let me go to report, just okay, properties, and what I will do, I will take this, I am making this relationship deactive. I am not making anything, I am just making deactive, okay? Properties, both the relationships, okay, click ok. So these are independent tables even if you are able to see, but there is no relationship over here. If you go to report, go back, see this table, it has, this is broken, right?
yes,
You are able to see 286.4 over here, but this table is same because this is coming from a single table. Whenever it is from a single order table, you don't require relationships. When it is coming from persons or returns, then it will look into the relationships. Okay. See, this was broken, but there is nothing happened over here. What we could do is we could add to the relationship. Now the okay, let me add to this also. Just by clicking this, I will be able to add to this. Okay. Now go to the report and see what is the difference. See, these are also now perfect and this is also perfect. Okay, what are the columns used over here? This is from order table profit and this is from order table order ID. Whenever we have same from the same table, order dot order ID, order dot profit. As this is the same table, you don't require any
Different relationship.
relation.
Uh,
Sorry.
we don't need any different relation to build this chart.
Yes, you will be able to build the chart even without the relationships. Okay.
yes.
Now this is a what is this chart? What is the difference between this chart and this chart? This is a donut chart, guys. Okay. This is a pie chart. Okay.
Right.
And a pie chart and a donut. Yeah, please. Someone is saying something.
No, please
This
continue.
is a pie chart. This is a donut chart. If you see here, the donut symbol has been assigned over here, and this is a donut chart. Okay. Pie chart and donut chart are the distribution charts whenever we have four or more max of five, where we need to show distribution across or on overall distribution divided to four or five people, then we could show it in.
Donut chart.
Sorry.
Donut chart.
Hmm. And if you see the next chart, what is this other chart? Okay, you've already seen the bar chart, right?
Yes.
Previously we had done bar chart. Okay, previously we done line chart, right? Yesterday. Now here what we are doing is we are creating a dual axis chart over here. Okay, what do you mean by dual axis or this thing? So if you see, there is a bar and also a line chart given over here. For this, you need to select this chart, okay, which is called line and stacked column chart. If you select this, okay, let me select this. Okay, let me remove this visual or just make it over here and let me select this one and make it over here. Now what I'll do, I'll just make this KPI also somewhere else. See here, okay, let me remove this again. Okay, let me take a stacker column. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll just select on order ID. So whenever there is a time series chart, okay, either you need it either it should be breakdown by some category or subcategory dimensions, or if you're looking at time series, it would be hierarchical data. So what I'm taking this date hierarchy. What do you mean by date hierarchy? In this hierarchy, you will have year, month, quarter, and day.
Quarter.
Okay, you could
Okay.
drill down till date level. Okay. Now what I will check? I will check date hierarchy. I haven't got anything because there is nothing. I have just defined the x-axis for me. Now what I need to define? I need to define what are the y-axis. Y-axis we have two columns. One is what is the y-axis over here and add another line. Okay, that means two y-axis will be there. First thing, let me give sales into column y. Once I click on column y sales, it gave me.
Year wise sale.
So if you see over here in the column, we check as y-axis as sum of sales. So let me go to report. Okay. So this will give a better one. Now there is also a line y-axis, right? This is column y-axis. That means for the bar graph, and you are able to see this is on millions. Now if I click on profit and drag this to line y-axis, you are able to see there is a separate y-axis column, okay, created over here, and the line is passing through. Line is passing through all the sales for each and every. Okay, if you click over here, this is the profit that was obtained in 2014. Okay, now if I click over here, there is something known as drill down. If I click over here, okay, okay, here it is. See over here, what is the y-axis profit? This thing is. Are you able to see the y-axis axis. This is different from this one, right? This is in thousands and this is in millions.
Yes.
Okay. And here there is something known as drill down. If you click over here, okay. I want to use drill down. Why? Okay, we'll see drill down in a bar chart, guys. Okay, only in a bar chart. Okay. As we have both, right? So it is not working. We'll look in a bar graph, okay, later. So if you see over here, right, you are able to or you are able to filter, okay, only those values. If I click on 2014, it will give me only 2014 as per the 2014 profits and profit by categories as per 2015 as of now. Okay. Whatever the fields that we dragged, okay, these will be available in the filter on this visual page, okay, where here filter on this visual, filter on this page. Okay, if I click, what I have done is I just dragged segment. There is segment column over here. I dragged segment column into filters. Okay, and there is my filters. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, what I will do, I'll just add the segment column over here. Now, if you are able to see, these are the filters that are available. This is
Yes.
not used in our visualization, guys. First thing. Okay. So what we'll do is, okay, we'll continue tomorrow, guys, Monday, guys. Okay. What we'll do is tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Monday, we'll see what is the filter and how a slicer. There is also a slicer over here. This also gives me the same results. If you see, what you try to do is there is 2 days time, right? You try to understand what is the difference between a filter and a slicer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Any questions till now?
No, sir.
Hari, Pritam,
No, sir.
Bhupender.
No, sir. Not now.
Okay then. Okay, guys. Then we'll end up the class for now, and we will meet on Monday. Okay.
Okay. Have a good day,
Thank
sir.
you, guys. And your recording will be available by Sunday afternoon or something. Yeah, please. Someone is saying.
Okay.
Hello.
No, sir. Nothing.
Okay, guys. Then
Bye, sir.
bye, guys.
Bye.